Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball was teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Drill quick, set, ready. Yellow, 43. Black ultra. Ready?
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Taking a shot on the first play. That's caught at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Blue stripe. Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Yellow. Set.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Set, hut. Steel, black. Claws red. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run, deep down the left side. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Set. Yellow, 22. Red, yellow. Set, hut.
4th down, Young. By Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. Boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Rodgers from the gun. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out!
Look at the childlike joy of these defenders. I love it. It's like they just scored a touchdown. That's what happens defensively. Just a terrific punch. Look at the swing at the ball and knocks it out. They get off the field with a touchback, but, man, they are celebrating like they put points on the board.
Young on first and 10. And he's going to try another deep one here. Big gain downfield. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Red, 38. White. Ready.
To the air on first down. Young. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long.
Ready?
Young working from the gun. 15 on the slant. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and long for him here. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
33, yellow. Ready?
First down, Young. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Field black. Ready. Red. Cycle. Pause red.
We put a receiver in motion left.
Check.
Again, it's Young. Headed out right. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Got it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Red, yellow, down. 50, grit, set.
To the air, yet again. Young escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
52, blue. Cut.
Here's Young again. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off. A turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Working out of the gun. There's Rogers. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a full gain. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 7 at the 8-yard line.
To throw, Rogers. Hits him on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Poker over here.
Now Rogers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
88. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing again, Rogers. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for us, Steelers. First down.
Get 300.
First and 10 at the 30.
Again, Rogers. He's got it along the sideline. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll throw again, Rogers. Completes a DK Metcalf. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
First and 10 at the 40.
To the air on first down, Rogers. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. Gonna keep this one and go. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Warren. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers get some late points and the lead. But we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. He gets with a return here. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready, ready. 5, 97. Cut.
First play's a design run. And he is caught and sent out well behind that line of scrimmage. So second long coming. That's a nice quick correction for this front Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Escapes out to the left. He just throws this one away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready, break.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Watch out now. 60 down. Red, 38. Claws right.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Okay, ready?
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Double, 38, set. 50, green. Drill, green. Strike, blue. Set.
He's back to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Warren here from the gun. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Boswell able to knock it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Rogers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And this one does not go far.
Dude, I don't know why everyone once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
319.
Rodgers from the gun. That's Metcalf running the slant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. From the back day yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
319.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. Around first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Blue 58.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
158. Hey, 88.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Panthers nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. The Gets with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, right.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Down.
Out of the gun, Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This play goes for 36. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Young on 1st and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. New set of downs from 37.
37-yard line.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
On second down, Warren ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Yeah, this. Green 18.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Zoom. Green 18. Get 300. Get 300. Yeah, this. Get 300. Get 300.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Austin makes the grab downfield. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers keep adding that fourth-quarter lead.
I know you got mixed your looks defensively. You just can't.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, you block over. Hey, 626.
Rogers throwing to start it off. That's DK on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rogers. Big game downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
You're not a lot of
Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. The Lions pick it up.
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Here comes Williams on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Shotgun snap here to go. On the move, headed right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now they have 3rd and short.
Hey, Joe. Hey, 76.
From the gun, Goff. Big strike here to Williams. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is gone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First down throw from Goff. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take the lead on that successful kick. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Rogers set to pass. Complete right side to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
There's no question, Kate. The big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
A gain of 17
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
And the Lions first down.
20.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions grow their lead to 8. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned. So they'll bring this out to the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Escapes the defender. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First down, Steelers.
To the air on first down. Rodgers. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. Down to the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 2-point game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Now Rodgers going to get the Steelers set to go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Tryin getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that'll bring up second down.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
20.
Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Goff now, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarvis loose, incomplete. The intended target there was Sam Laporta. And that brings up fourth and long. The Lions readying for the punt. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a third gain. Offense to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
He'll try to do it himself. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Looking quickly here.
A gain of only a yard. It's
going for it with Warren. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Maverick! Hey, 5. Turbo.
Out of the shotgun. Call. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions push the lead to 2 scores now.
Steelers 12.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rodgers thrown again on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Brian Branch has it.